Hello friends. Friends, in this video, we control reverse forward starter with limit switch. In this video, we control manual reverse forward starter with limit switch. So first understand applications of this starter. After that, we'll learn a control wiring connection very easily. So let's start and first understand applications of this starter. As we know, when we need to rotate our motor in both direction, forward as well as reverse, so we need to connect a reverse forward starter. So where we need to rotate our motor in both directions, so we connect a reverse forward starter. Very easy. Now, if you have any lift or any of the applications where you connected two limit switch, okay, you can understand you have one limit switch here and one limit switch here, and you don't want to cross your motor this limit switch. That means when you press forward push button, your motor comes here and comes here. When this limit switch operate, your motor starter should stop. Okay. Now, when you press reverse push button, your motor comes here. When you press manually, okay. When you press manually this push button, your motor comes here, here, here. And when cut this limit switch, then your starter should stop. That means your motor do not start when limit switch is operated. Okay. This connection is normally used in lift. And you can use any of the positions where do not want to cross your motor limit switch. You just need to connect it to limit switch and your motor will not cross limit switch. Okay. Now, first we learn control wiring. After that we will see how our starter works. First understand which component is required for this control wiring. We need two contactor, one for forward and one for reverse rotation. And as we know, in reverse forward starter, we need to connect interlocking. So for interlocking, we connect a NC add-on block. Okay. If your contactor have NO and NC points, then you can connect easily. But our contactor have only NO point. So we need to connect add-on block. So we connected two add-on block, two limit switch, for one for reverse rotation stop and one for forward rotation stop. Okay. Two limit switch, one stop push button, one forward push button. When you press this push button, this contactor will start and motor rotate in forward direction. One reverse push button. When you press this push button, our motor will run in reverse direction. One control MCB. Okay. Now, as we know, our contactor of 220 volt. So first we need to connect a neutral. So we connect a neutral directly to the contactor coil. Okay, it is a contactor coil A1 and A2 or A1 or A2. First we connect a neutral directly to the A1. Now we connect a neutral directly to the both of the contactor. Okay, now we connect a phase wire and understand how to do this wiring. Now we connect a phase wire to control MCB and first gives to the overload relay NC point, because when our motor takes more current, this overload relay NC makes NO and our starter control wiring is stop. So always we connect a phase first from overload relay NC point. For safety factor, we connect the overload relay NC point first. Now output of NC we connect one connector and goes to the stop push button. Okay, we connect it to the stop push button NC. When we press this push button, our starter will stop. So first connect phase to the stop push button. Now we have two start push button, one for forward and one for reverse. So we connected two wire, one for forward rotation and one for reverse rotation. Now we connected two wire. Okay. One for forward and one for reverse. We connect the first wire to start forward start push button and connection make sure full tight, and second wire for the reverse start push button. When press this push button, our motor rotates in reverse direction. Okay, so we connect here. Now when we press this push button, this contactor, forward contactor should operate, but we first need to connect interlocking. Okay, for interlocking we use reverse contactor NC, and when this limit switch operate, our motor should operate. Okay, should stop. Okay, when this limit switch operate, our motor stop from forward rotation. Okay, so this limit switch is working for cut up of forward rotation direction. Okay, so first we connect one wire here and we connect NC element and we can use limit switch NC point. Okay, first we see limit switch. You can see that this is a limit switch NC point and it is a limit switch NO point. Okay, so we use limit switch NC point for stopping forward rotation. Okay, when this limit switch operate, our motor stop from forward rotation. Okay, now first we connect this wire to limit switch NC point first. Okay, we connect one wire from limit switch NC point, and now we connect one wire from output of NC terminal and goes to the reverse contactor NC terminal because for interlocking. Okay, when reverse contactor operate, our forward contactor will not operate because for safety factor and safety connection. Okay, so we connect limit switch output NC wire first to the reverse contactor NC terminal for interlocking connection. Now we connect one wire from NC output side and operate forward contactor. Okay, when we press this push button, our forward contactor will operate. So first connect here, after that we will learn how it works. So our connection is done for forward contactor. Okay, when we press push button, our contactor operate manually, and when this limit switch operate, our contactor will stop and will not start if we press push button. Okay, because limit switch NC is cut, and if reverse contactor is in a start position, then our forward contactor will not operate because of interlocking connection. Now done same connection for reverse contactor. Now we connect one wire to output of reverse push button. Okay, when we press this push button, our reverse contactor should operate and motor rotate in reverse direction. Okay, so we connect one wire to limit switch NC point. Okay, so first open limit switch and connect to the limit switch NC point. You can see here it is a limit switch NC point. Okay, so we connect one wire to limit switch NC point. Okay, when this limit switch operate, our motor will not run in reverse direction. Okay, we use limit switch NC point. Now we connect one wire to output of NC of limit switch. Okay, now when this push button press, our reverse contactor should operate. Okay, but same process for interlocking, we use forward contactor NC terminal. Okay, so we connect a forward contactor NC terminal here because of interlocking. Okay, so we connect output of one wire to NC and operate reverse contactor. Okay, first we connect connection, after that learn how it works. Okay, our connection is completed now. Now we start supply and see how it works. Okay, when we press this push button, our motor rotate in forward direction. You can see here our motor rotate in forward direction. Okay, but when this limit switch operate, our motor will not operate. Okay, you can see that when this limit switch operate, now when we press push button, our starter will not work because limit switch NC cut. So when this limit switch operate, our motor starter will not work. Okay, now limit switch is stop, our starter will work. Now same process for reverse rotation, our motor rotate in reverse direction. When this limit switch operate, our starter will not start. You can see that start. When limit switch operate, it will not work. Okay, it's just a simple control wiring of manual reverse forward starter with controlling limit switch. Okay, you can use this control wiring from any of the lift by which you have to lift some weight or some tools from one place to another place, and if you want to stop your motor from center of the point or any of this point, so you can stop from this point by manually operation. Okay, this is a very simple control wiring. If you like video, please press like button. If you have any query, please ask in comments box. For today's enough. We'll meet next video. Thanks for watching.